Hello, welcome to Reserve Inspirations D&D. My name is Aaron, your Dungeon Master, and these are our lovely players. We have Mike playing Pinty Het. We have Sarah playing Theo. We have Lauren playing Holly, and we have Carrie playing Clinks. Oh yeah, so exciting. Welcome to our show. We have no special announcements for you, except, if you'd like to be a patron on Patreon, if you love our content and feel like you'd, throw us a couple bucks here and there, we'd always appreciate that. But otherwise, our show pops up on Fridays, so you can always watch it on YouTube then. Other announcements, I think that's pretty much it. So, a little recap, guys? Yeah?
Let's
do it!
Whew. All right, so last time, you all were at a crater, and you had a big fight with Clinks' family, slaughtering them brutally, and Clinks actually sawed off their heads and left them at the feet of her brother.
It's custom.
Who was also
It's
dying.
last of the Mohicans shit.
You recovered you recovered a golden, what you think is a dragon egg. You kind of strap that to the back of your goat, Kid Rock. And then with Kametho, the warden of the Twilight Wardens of Brauron, led you guys back to the collapsed Half Pint Inn, where she met up with her companion and the little girl Gretchen, who you had met earlier at the inn. And they went on their own way, and you decided to take a long rest. And then the next morning, you wanted to head to, I believe it was Savorin, the city to the north. That's what we're going to pick up, except right before... Well, actually, once everyone went to bed, Theo stayed up and ended up witnessing an additional meteor slamming into the earth, or into Xi-Phyria, elsewhere on the continent. Slight rumble, but that's where we're picking up today. It's still late at night, and Theo, you're the only one awake. You saw this. Anything you'd like to do? You want to just... kind of do whatever, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
Everyone was beaten and battered the day before. Even the elephant is...
Yeah.
It's just you and
I'm
me,
laying,
egg.
I have one of the elephant's ears,
as a blanket.
It's laying up into it.
Oh. Well, the egg's shiny again because that only lasts for an hour and I'm asleep.
Yep.
Still hugging it.
Nice and warm.
Just
It's
you
almost
and me,
emanating like a slight warmth on its own.
That's safe.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's like a portable space heater.
Mm.
You don't need to plug into anything.
That's fantastic.
Those set so many fires. Just like dragon eggs.
I will though, try and make sure that I'm kind of facing what direction that came from, so I remember in the morning, so I'm not an idiot.
Yep.
So I can be like,
So
it happened that way.
It was roughly... Actually, make a survival check. It's nighttime. There's no sun to tell you which direction's which, so...
That's a shame. 7.
7. It came from a direction. Possibly the northish, maybe?
What did I do? Keep looking at the egg and,
Yeah, you look it up.
And now I don't know where.
Yep. With your intelligence and
I know.
wisdom,
We are all so smart.
so great.
-2 on survival.
I mean,
I don't know
plus
how I
one.
made it this far. So.
And a minus.
So Theo, who are you waking up for the second watch?
Who's the closest? I don't want to not touch the egg.
I don't know. Pinty Het's wrapped up in the elephant's ear.
I'm probably right by Kid Rock and the egg.
Yeah, it's probably Clinks then.
Oi. Oi.
You're so pleasant. Just every time. What?
Hey there. It's can we could you just I was gonna get some stuff.
Oh.
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
Petting with my
Like it up.
with my foot.
Yes.
Not letting
Yes.
go.
Yes. I still. I
what happened before. Everyone was very asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And it was much like the thing that just happened with the
Okay, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it up there or down here?
Listen, yeah, like the thing coming from the sky, and then it just blew up
Okay.
like this thing.
Okay.
It happened that way.
Very far away.
I'm sorry, but I can't explain it any clearer. This really is the extent.
Wow.
I just
The thing and the this and then it happened over there, maybe over there.
I just see wherever they're
But I'm
pointing.
very. I want to try and express that I'm trying to be very excited about it.
That's exactly what I got from that was excitement. That whole thing. Yeah. No. Okay. I looked to where they're pointing to, and I'm just like,
It's
fucking noted.
Like,
Great.
okay.
Oh.
Make a perception check.
Oh. Okay.
oh,
18.
18.
But plus 4 math 22.
22.
Good math.
good math. Good math.
Only because I go and post and edit and know everything that's happened, but that's the third time for perception you've rolled an 18.
Oh, sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway,
Swell.
Yeah.
you kind of strain your eyes in the direction that Theo pointed and can't see much, and it's odd. It's almost as though the stars glow just a little bit brighter.
I'm just saying this because it seemed like it was a real problem the last time this happened for you and other.
Oh, right. Like
All
like
of-
yeah. Okay. I get what you're putting down.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm picking up.
I get
Right.
that. I am noted, and I will keep an eye in that direction for while I am sitting here.
Right.
So Clinks, while you're kind of straining your eyes, and like I said, the stars seem like they start to glow a little brighter, giving you a little bit better vision in the night.
I have dark vision.
I'm well aware. Does not stretch that far.
I know.
But now all of a sudden it does.
You can see nothing in particular to the north, but if you kind of cock your head a little bit and look a little bit more to the west, you can see there's just a cloud of dust far, far in the distance. But you can't make anything else out from this distance. Just the stars help you just see that in particular. There's this
haze.
cloud, this haze. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep while I'm watching for post. I'll keep an eye on that area in case something flies out of or runs out of that direction.
Yeah. We can keep the same check that you had. It was good. That'll be your kind of perception check for the night.
Yeah.
But Theo, you head to bed, catch a few hours of sleep.
Yeah, just lean up against the.
All right.
It's warm back.
Clinks, nothing of note happens.
Oh, good.
Kid Rock shifts a little bit. He's kind of uncomfortable with his
Probably
saddle
farts.
and the egg
Yeah.
still on him. No one took that off, so it's just,
We're just gonna leave him.
it's fine.
He'll get
Yeah.
extra treats in the morning.
So the sun comes up, and this morning it's warmer than the day before. High 50s, low 60s. Probably the high 50s at the moment because it's early. But it looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day. Very few clouds in the sky. And you can, everyone starts to stir. Clinks, you're already up.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else kind of drew your attention that evening. But the rest of you begin to stir. Theo probably a few minutes after because you stayed up so late. But Pinty Hat, Holazar, the two of you definitely wake up. You see Clinks there. What would you like to do?
Oh wait, can I figure out my day thing?
Oh yes,
Is that
please.
right?
It's a new day. Roll D100.
53.
53. Ooh. All right. You get this almost jolt of just this jolt that runs through your body, And you have this feeling that runs through you that if you were to be struck by lightning in any sense or form, you'd be resistant to it.
Okay.
So you are resistant to lightning damage for the next 24 hours or until you wake up from a long rest. Also, you all took a long rest. You can hit your long rest buttons, regain all your hit points, spell slots, whatever it may be, get rid of your levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is a fresh new day. You have new abilities. It's very exciting stuff. What would you like to do?
Well, good morning, Halazar. It looks like you have a little pep in your step.
Hey, babe.
Yep, looking particularly electrifying.
Yeah, it was a pretty great sleep.
Oh, good. It's amazing what
I'm gonna be like getting the eye crusties out.
amazing.
Sorry,
what a
the
solid 8
eye-
hours
the
can get
eye
you.
crusties. What?
I said amazing what a solid 8 hours can get you.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling refreshed.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, hold up.
Oh.
I'm gonna be an asshat because you said you're wearing dark muted clothes, and I'm gonna make them be like hot pink. I'm like, you know who needs some pep in their step? And I'm like,
Yeah, and you just look down and your eyes are almost like, whoa. It's so bright, this hot pink color, all of your clothing.
I'm very uncomfortable.
I'm not loving that color on you actually. And then I'll like.
I have neon. I have like bright. I have like greenish. I have
Yeah,
green
so I'm gonna.
hair.
I'll snap and make it like safety yellow.
My skin is no.
Yep, it's like puke green skin with green hair and,
And
or
like-
puke yellowy green.
Yeah,
and
like
then-
a golden shimmer to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I put the pig on you, I'm like, babe, you're kind of looking like a watermelon. So I'm like, no. And then yeah, safety yellow.
And that lasts for an hour?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But it's a cantrip, so they can do it at will.
Yeah.
I hate all of this,
What?
and
This
There's
is probably
nothing
my
I can
new
do about
favorite thing.
You know,
This
it's
is
at this
probably
point
my
you're
favorite.
kind of opening your eyes and you see Clink's completely bright pink, and then Halazar moves their hand again, and it to this bright yellow,
Yeah,
like
I snapped.
electric yellow.
somehow this is worse.
Oh, you look great.
like, what?
Insight check.
Wait.
Yeah, roll an insight check. We already know that it's a lie, so let's see.
10.
Make a deception check. I want to, because that's right down the middle. So I want to see.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, so you changed me back in this instant?
Yeah, right, babe. This looks great on you. And then actually, I'm gonna think about that and then like do that to myself. So then I'm wearing not the neon, but like I'm just gonna change up my.
Okay.
I'm gonna go like rainbow for a minute.
Listen, I didn't say it looked bad.
You don't
I just-
speak no more on this at all. No. You've lost. No. I
I'm
don't.
gonna go pray.
Rock, my precious. Hello. Here, have you good berry that I have. Oh.
He looks at you with this lazy eye,
Mm-hmm.
then turns to Holly and just headbutts.
Good boy. And I feed him the berry.
Aww. Good boy.
Koshek is stirring as well. Gets up kind of to his feet after you've gotten out of his ear hole, his ear flap. And yeah, standing normally. Doesn't seem like there's much of any kind of issues with mobility.
Pet his trunk. Just be like, oh good,
I'm
I'm
not gonna-
glad you're all right.
I'm not going to attempt it, but you get like the sound. I'll put that in post.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
We'll have that later. All right, so yeah, everyone's starting to stir and get up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Where to? We going Savorin? Savorin?
I need to do a thing.
Okay.
He's doing a whole thing.
And
Making sure the straps or probably ropes are attached to Koshek
Okay.
from the sled.
Yep, you can definitely do that. It's gonna take you a bit, the process. It's large. You have to climb multiple times to get up top.
Just walk it, just all right. It's just kind of right. Yeah. Mumbling.
All right. Holly, you notice as you're getting your pack and you're like putting it on your back and stuff, your rope is missing. It's not hanging on the side.
Who's touching my stuff? I'm just gonna point to like where it's supposed to go, as if any of them know. Well, they probably what I'm talking about.
It's the rope that
Yeah.
Kameto took to tie the egg down.
I'm just pointing to Kid Rock, like, in the egg.
It's still strapped and ripped.
It's like wrapped immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan?
Well, we must go north. Take this egg to wherever.
Oh my god, can I make it look like a disco ball for a second?
Sure.
I'll be ready in 1 minute. It's like 30 minutes later, still strapping stuff down.
Can I assist you?
Yeah, can we help?
Oh no, that's fine. I got it.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably get a little bit later of a start to the morning than you would have planned, but you'd strap the elephant. You guys probably ate a
Need
little
the
bit
rest.
of your
So tired.
exactly. And Theo was praying for a bit as well, kind of doing their worship thing.
Do my thing.
It is about 25 miles to the city of Savorin, straight to the north, and it is a beautiful sunny day. You've got Kid Rock kind of, you're walking next to Kid Rock, obviously you can't ride with the egg. You got Koshek dragging the sled, and all these shards of broken glass are just rolling off and whatnot as you go.
I'm on the back of this, trying to come back up.
I ask, I guess, we hear all the glass and everything.
Yep.
I feel bad. Is there this, why do you have all of this? What are you doing? Why?
Well, this product is made by my town. I'm off to sell it.
How do you sell pieces?
Can I fix any of them with my mending thing?
You have mending?
Yeah. That was one of my original things.
You can, if you would like to gather up a bunch of shards, see if you can play a game to make a puzzle out of them and then mend them. You certainly can. But it's going to take some time. I know each mending is 1 minute.
Yeah.
And you have to try to figure out the puzzle.
Well, we have a lot of time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll try
certainly
to
just
take-
gather up as many shards and pieces as you can, and then you can sit on the sled while you're moving and just kind of try to put them together. And
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Might be able to help you out a little bit. I'll just be like, so it's like, I'm just sorting through all this.
Can I assist with the finding of the glass pieces?
Yeah, so if the two of you want to make investigation checks separately, or you can, one of you can aid the other.
My investigation is -1.
You're gonna help me.
Yeah. I literally like look in just a. I'm like, I don't see anything. This wasn't even great.
That might be cocked. Do you think that's cocked?
Oh.
Can't tell.
Can you tell that there's a clear number on top or no?
Well, it's on top, but it's slightly.
Roll it again. Roll it again.
It was right up again. Well,
It's worse.
It's
Oh.
But it was with advantage, so it's a 9.
Either way.
Plus 3, so it's a 12.
Sure. You gather up a bunch of pieces. It's tough to get them because a lot of it is covered completely by rubble, like all the debris and the fallen walls and broken wood and whatnot. But you gather up what you can find, and you're looking at it. Some pieces are like kind of long and broken, and some pieces are short and kind of shattered. It's going to be a project to put it back together, and you don't even know if you found pieces that match. So
I'll probably do that for a little while and get bored. But yeah, I'll do it for a little bit.
all right. So let me get this straight. So you're walking next to Koshek, leading him, Pinty Head, right?
Am I?
I don't know. That's usually how you would travel. is
Oh, I'm
leading.
on the cart right now looking for glass pieces. He's going forward.
Oh, okay. Well, the glass pieces, if you're moving, have been left. Whatever's gone is left behind. You would have had to have found that, put it onto the thing, and then start moving.
I mean, I'd imagine I would have done that and gotten as much of
As
the
you could.
materials as I
Okay.
could.
All right. So then, Holly's sitting on the back,
Oh.
attempting of the sled,
Okay.
being pulled by Koshek, attempting to put pieces back
Okay.
together. If you're doing that,
Every
then
time you hit a
Koshek's
bump, I'm
just
like,
kind of
"Whoops."
going wherever.
Well, which of them could he follow?
I don't know. You're leading Kid Rock,
Mm-hmm.
and then what do you got? What are you doing? You're just going along.
I also
walking.
had the map of the area and know that
So you're leading.
I would probably.
Okay, so you're up front. You two are on the sled, which means you're leading the elephant.
Oh, you really want me near?
Oh, sure, I trust you.
I'm very excited. I would like animal handling checks from Clinks and Theo. Clinks, your animal handling check is a very low DC because Kid Rock loves you.
Oh, he does.
With advantage.
For me?
Yeah,
Um.
because Kid Rock loves you. Oh, no, it lies. The DC is low.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah. 17 and 6 is 23.
Three.
I did that.
Okay. You have a 6 in animal handling?
Plus 4. Sorry, 4.
Whatever,
21.
21,
21.
yeah.
I was looking at a different one.
I was
Sorry.
like, damn, that's...
Nope. Sorry.
Math.
Yeah.
Math.
So
21.
17 plus 4, 21.
Yep.
And Theo? I can't
4.
see. 4?
4.
4, great.
Oh,
So you have no problem leading Kid Rock. He listens to every command. He follows right alongside. He's pretty much like heel. He's like a dog, heel, at your side. Theo, you've never had to lead an elephant before. You're having a tough time. It has like a rope. Then you're trying to pull the rope, but it wants to go this way. And there's some grass that it wants to eat. And then found a tree. It wants to scratch its back on.
Oh,
and it keeps starting to go in all these different directions. Pinty Hat, you don't think that Theo is going to be able to lead this elephant for you?
Maybe you should find the glass for them.
I can try that.
All right. So we switch out.
Yeah.
Halazar,
Mm-hmm.
I would like for you. Well, so you're trying to mend the pieces.
Well, I
that
mean,
you
am I finding pieces that go together?
I'll have you and Theo make individual investigation checks in trying to put these together.
-1.
So that's a 5.
5.
12.
Okay. So Holly, you're going through, you're finding these pieces, and you're like, oh, this is definitely going to fit together. You're trying to jam it, and it looks like it fits at first, but now the glass is like straight here, but then it kind of juts
Yeah.
up this way, and you're like, oh,
Something
that's not
outside.
right. You're not finding anything that's really working.
Okay.
Theo, occasionally you're finding a piece, you're like, oh, this fits, and you're like kind of putting it together, but you're not finding enough to make full pieces. You're just finding enough to put pieces, some of the smaller pieces back together. So the pieces you do find, you're handing over to Holly, and Holly's taking a minute to kind of meld them back together. And you're looking at this glass, and it almost has like this weird, where the cracks and breaks were. It's almost like there's like a thin, what would we say? Not a metal, but almost like it's been sealed or soldered together using like gem or metal or something like that. But it's still clear. It's still clear. It still looks like glass. It's just
It's pretty
shimmery
handy. The thing you're doing.
yeah,
I know, right?
not making a ton of headway, but it's you're getting some.
I appreciate the help.
Yeah, this is taking a while. I mean, whatever. I'll just keep until probably for a little bit, and I'll be over it. Have I made like one thing yet? Like one actual
full one?
A full thing? No.
No.
Okay.
But you definitely put
Pieces,
together
yeah, pieces.
a bunch of pieces that maybe eventually could be turned into a full one.
Okay.
Maybe
I
possibly.
was like, what even are they supposed to be? It's like nothing looks
They're
like
just
I have no idea.
cylinders with
I
glass.
don't even know what I'm making. I'm just like, Yeah.
All right. Any other conversation?
While I'm leaving, I would just like to look for like plants that are along the roadside and stuff like that.
For the first hour or so, there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just desolate, and like the wave of energy just wiped out, ripped any kind of foliage, leaves, everything off of bushes and whatever was around. But after that, you can make an investigation check as you go.
Okay. 3.
Yeah.
Man.
There's just, you're finding some vegetation and whatnot, but it's nothing that's useful.
That's fine. Actually, that's totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like leaves from bushes and
Yeah.
weeds and such, but no, nothing useful, unfortunately. Yeah, no food.
And I'm just gonna grab a handful of I guess shitty weeds and then see if there's any seeds in there specifically.
Oh yeah.
I don't even care what they are. I just want to grab.
Sure, yeah. There's like dandelions and other weeds around. You can kind of pull it up, take roots or whatever else, just seeds, whatever you need. Sure.
A bag of just like rocks, dirt, and seeds.
Hey, druids, man. All right. I'd say after traveling for maybe 4 hours or so, just following the road, you begin to start hearing the clip-clop of horse hooves in the distance.
Dennis! I pull up my cloak over my ears. I put my goggles on, and I'm just head down. I'm so nervous.
Sure.
I can't be seen.
All right.
Not noticing at all, just keep walking.
I was gonna say if anyone's gonna hear it at first, it's gonna be the two of you, Pennyhead and Clinks.
I know my appearance is a problem.
And it sounds like the hooves are coming from the north, as if they're coming from Savorin, coming down to where you guys are. Holly, are you doing anything? You wouldn't even notice unless someone tells you.
I mean, did anybody say anything? Because I'm like, oh my god, it's Lassie! Everybody's clean.
Yeah, that's all you hear. That's
all
all
I
you
hear
hear.
is glass. I'm like accidentally breaking more pieces. I'm like, if I just snap this little. Oh, no, actually, no. So yeah.
So just hood over.
Hit hood over
Face
and then
down.
face down. Guys, people.
You can start to, Pennyhead and Clinks, here shortly after, you can start to see 3 horse riders heading in your direction. They're wearing these red tabards and like kind of silver chainmail, something you can't really tell from the distance, but they're...
I'm gonna slowly. Kidrock and I are leading. We are just going to slowly fall into step with the elephant. Guys! And then kind of over to the back side of the elephant. And like just slow our roll to move.
Okay.
Not like quickly.
Sure. Yeah. You doing anything? Just continue to walk.
Do I notice this? Like,
I'm also saying like, guys.
Oh, you're pointing it out.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
Okay. All right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
So
like,
then,
guys.
Holly, with Clinks pointing out, you with your clinking over there, you can kind of
I'm like,
notice.
oh, what?
People, someone else, people.
You
You guys, I don't know.
People are bad people.
They're all bad.
I guess I'll just step out then. If I hear that they're human, I'm the only human.
I'm walking straight forward like nothing is wrong at all. Because nothing is wrong at all.
Exactly. All right. So
yeah.
you're just kind of stepping.
You're still right, y'all have an hour.
Yeah, right? 4
Yeah,
hours.
step
Oh,
in front,
so you're not
Pennyhead isn't stopping, and then Clinks, you kind of push back a little bit over to where's Kid Rock at the moment? Is he with you or?
He's with me, just falling right behind in tow. Because with the elephant, then there's the cart. We're kind of like behind the elephant's back legs, haunches with the cart.
Mhm.
Kind
Oh,
of.
Which,
no,
by
you
the
turn
way,
to
the
the-
car doesn't have wheels. It's literally just grinding on the road. It's a sled.
I'm gonna make.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's meant to do that.
Yes.
I'm
Your face right now. You're like, what?
She's gonna point to the thing. I'm just gonna like make sure that the egg is that Matt Black is feeling his regular self.
Okay, so Egg's now black with a blanket over it.
His name is
Well,
Matt.
I'm gonna make the blanket like dirty. What is the blanket? Is it like?
It's just, isn't it Theo's like sleeping blanket? Yeah.
So I'm gonna make it look dirty. Because you know.
It is.
I can clean it later.
It's all
I
got
just-
holes and shit.
I'm gonna spoil it
Cold.
so it
I
looks
don't
like
have
nobody wants to look underneath.
Okay. Just like a crappy little Alright.
Yeah, so it looks whatever.
Alright, so as these three horses approach, as they begin to start coming into eyesight, it looks like they pick up speed. And one of them heads directly for you, and the other two kind of branch off and start to circle out a little bit. Not in an intimidating way, but they see this massive elephant. And then it's just, that's not something they're used to. So they start to kind of flank and circle around. And one of them kind of comes to a halt maybe 30 feet from where you all are. It's like, Hawk, who goes there? What is this beast you bring along this road?
This is my travel buddy. His name is Krushik.
Kind of like eyes the elephant up and down. And you can see human height. It's difficult to tell whether it's a human. Most likely is because it has a helmet. But it's got this red tabard on, spear in one hand, shield in the other, kind of holding the reins. You can see a sword at the side. And he's kind of just surveying. The other two suspiciously are looking, keeping a distance, maybe 10, 15 feet on the sides. He's like, what's your business?
Oh, business is my business. I have this elephant because he's pulling my merchandise. It's very heavy.
And he looks to the guy who's kind of on one side. He's like, what's the merchandise? The guy looks like, I don't know. It's clear and round and long. Not really sure what it is.
It's glass.
It's a work in progress, is what it is. I'm like,
And as you say
still
that,
jiggling.
Holly, the guy who's like near, who was just talking, kind of like eyes you a little closer. Kind of nods a bit, looks over to where Clinks is.
Do I see that like they're looking at me, or I'm just like looking at the glass and I don't notice?
Oh no, yeah, you'd probably notice that they're eyeing you.
Okay.
Kind of like carefully. The
I'm
other
just gonna
one,
be like-
the other one is on the other side and kind of takes a peek, trying to look beyond the veil.
I'm gonna smile and awkwardly wave.
Are any of them near me?
You kind of stepped forward, kind of where Pinty Hat is. So the two of you are facing off with the main guard. The other two are on the sides looking at Clinks and Holly. He kind of like eyes you odd. And goes, and the one in the front looks. You there, step forward. And he points to you, Clinks.
Oh, hi there. I'm gonna try and do Pinty Hat's voice and
Oh
just
my
like
God.
mimic them.
I'm gonna like be looking at the glass and then she's gonna talk like that and I'm gonna be like, what? Like, I'm gonna look at her, what?
I need for you. Well, you can finish what you're gonna say, but there's gonna be a role involved for this.
Yeah.
You're like, hi.
Oh,
Please-
hi there. I'm just gonna
please
try
keep
and
going.
mimic the
Please
whatever.
keep going. It's amazing.
He kind of
Whatever. Hi.
clops up
Oh,
to where you are.
hi.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, fuck. 17!
17. You do that voice and everything, and he kind of like looks over to Pinty Hat and her height, and then looks over to you again, your height,
I'm like,
and then kind of turns his attention to you, Theo. What's your business?
Hello? There some very important artisans. I'm
Artisans.
bringing with me.
Stubble.
Are you an artisan as well?
Not necessarily. No.
They were hired for my protection.
You kind of look.
I
What's your passive deception?
Passive deception?
Yeah.
That would be a 15.
Okay. Kind of looks over, notices your sword at your side. Theo kind of nods. Very well, travelers. Question though, before we head on our way. Did you happen to see or hear a loud explosion or bang this early morning? No, not this morning. Previous morning.
Wait, they didn't tell everybody, right? They just told.
Previous morning,
No.
meaning like the one that you guys are part of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our egg.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can point somewhere else. no, there was late last night. There was a west.
Not last night.
I get hit a lot.
There was another disturbance last night. We have other troops looking into that. We're headed further south. There was southeast more so. We saw a bright light in the sky, and then the earth shook.
Yeah, nah, that happened.
Yeah, no.
But we've been coming here. I have a thing to do.
Give me a persuasion check.
They have said absolutely.
I'm not lying if I don't say anything.
That's the best.
Oh my god, I love it.
Wait, is
Persuasion?
Pinty
Yeah.
Head still sitting like with me?
No, Mikey Head's in the front of
I'm in
Clinks.
Oh,
front.
they're sitting with me.
I'm in the
Clinks
front.
is standing next
No, not
to the
Clank.
sled.
Theo is sitting with me. I thought
Theo's
they
also
got-
in the front. Theo got off and went to the front.
All right. So
You're-
did I even hear any of this?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay.
I'm staring
I
slack-jawed
at
at
least got a 16
A
on
16.
that. So.
Okay. See, he's kind of just like, all right.
I'm just gonna think to
Please!
myself, like, I can't keep up who we're
I
telling, who we're
keep
not
pleading
telling.
with-
I'm just gonna like jingle with the glass and be like, I don't even know.
Yeah, Holly, you and Clinks. Well, actually, Clinks has moved up a little bit as well because he was looking at Clinks. You're kind of by yourself back there at this point.
No, but I can hear
Kid
him.
Rock.
I'll be like,
Kid Rock is back there with you with the egg.
I'm gonna look at Kid Rock then and be like, dude, do you even know what we're telling him or not telling him these days? Like, I'm just.
Right?
So
I throw a piece of glass at him so he can eat it because he's a goat. So.
he'll sniff it
It could go either way.
and then
Oh,
So much blood coming.
oh no!
little shards of glass come out. The head soldier. Well, have a safe journey. Saverin's but about 4, maybe 5 hours away.
Oh my god.
So close. We can do it.
All right, thank you.
Very well, he nods. As he goes, he kind of gives Clinks one last little glance. And then as he's
And then
walking...
I'm gonna say, yeah, no, west. And then I'm gonna point like kind of wrong.
Again,
and say,
we
"Wait,
know there's one to the west!
wait."
And he'll just shake his head and the three of them will away. Heading to the southeast.
Alright, so when they're out of like earshot, I'm gonna. How far like up ahead are they? Like if I hop down off the cart, can I kind of like trot up?
Oh, yeah. They're pretty much an elephant's length ahead of you.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that and be like, alright guys, like what's going on? Who are we telling and who are we not? Like what?
Oh, I'm just saying, you guys kind of. I'm surprised people just don't
Like we don't
Like
even know what
you.
happened.
Should this? Well, if we're going into the city, we cannot be as loud. You're loud. We can't be that loud.
Oh right. Neon yellow. Yellow back on.
To be fair, there is also an elephant.
Does merchants?
Yeah, but he's meant to be big.
Why?
We need. I feel like that's not gonna work again. It probably won't work we need to disguise ourselves. We need to do something. We need to come up with something as to why we are going there. We are going to throw eyes. We cannot do that. It's not safe for us. What do we do?
I don't know. You're the brains of this operation.
I don't want. I'm not the brains of this.
Well, it's definitely not me.
It's definitely no. Okay, we. Tres.
We're on a mission.
Okay. You have to drop something off or something. You have to sell stuff. We have to come up with something to fool people because we look weird. We are not normal.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
I would say Theo and Paideia, you're probably hearing this conversation as well, so if you had any 2 cents, you could throw it in.
I think for now you should just be my hired help. That way at least you should be able to get into the city.
Okay.
And they shouldn't shoot you on sight.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. You can do that.
Are you gonna be cool if I give up on this? And then I'm just gonna think like things that I've put together and I'll be like apart again. Because I'm gonna be like, oh, I didn't go that one. I'm gonna be like, this like isn't really going well.
Where are we gonna bring this egg? Do we bring it? What did they said something about Aries?
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing with this thing?
What other colors can you make the egg?
Anything you want. And then I'll like rapid fire, like just make it change like a
Every
bunch
6 seconds, you just bam,
Yep.
bam, bam.
Could you make it the same color as the glass?
I don't know, can I?
You could probably make it like maybe
Well,
like
it
a white or a
says
cream
a color, a mark, a symbol.
I wouldn't say you can't make it see-through because you can't
Right.
really see through the egg, but you could. Yeah, I would say you could probably.
I
make
wanted
it
to
a color
play it
that-
off as also being part of the glass.
Yeah, you could probably try to hide it among the other glass.
Okay. Can I make it look like cloudy then? Since it can't be clear.
I would say it would have to be a solid
Color?
Yeah, you can't
Like a colored glass though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean whatever.
Well,
what
no,
color
like
do
you
you
can't
want?
make it see through at all. Like
No, I know, but if you know what like foggy glass looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
You
like
can't
a
see through it, like that's
sea
a
glass or
color,
something.
but
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
not
yeah.
a
All
color.
right. Sure.
A
Yes.
dull white, bluish.
Yeah, like a milky
Shimmer down water milk.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'll make it look like that.
Ugh.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, no, is there anything on the cart already that's would be not clear that I could just like oh, you mean like this? And then like
It depends what you have with you.
Like, I don't know what else
Like, I don't know if you have a
else is on
tent
there.
or like I don't know what stuff you brought with you that would be on the cart. Besides the glass, really.
I think it would just be the glass. Everything else I have a backpack for.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a glass.
Okay.
Do people even know, like, isn't there a chance that people are that dumb that you see an elephant and then you see a goat with a blanket and a giant hump and you could just say it's a friggin' camel? Like, are they that smart? Can you get away with that?
I mean, I guess we can
Are we
try.
giving people too much credit?
Depends.
It depends on the role.
They are human.
Yeah, they're human.
Okay.
So, what is the plan?
If you're charismatic enough, they'll believe anything.
Nah. I dropped the ball last time. So let's not. Let me get prepared for next time.
Okay, so we are all under we're protecting Pinty and their shipments.
She's gonna take 3 silver pieces and give 1 each to each of them, and then go. Now you're really my employees.
We don't even have to lie.
Please help me get this to its.
Put
it in the dungeon box. Yeah.
box. Let me see where.
Yep.
And-
You see Theo take this box that's just kind of been hanging at their hip, and then drop the silver into like a tiny little hole into the box, which then just jingles back to their side.
Yep.
All right. So,
Am I like super pumped? I mean, what is my like experience with the
well,
money? I feel
you've
like.
seen like unrefined ore, like metal ore and stuff, and of course your gems and whatnot. But your clan doesn't really use printed coin.
What's what I mean? So like, do I even know like?
Yeah, just
Don't
like
really, yeah, it looks shiny, but you don't really know what it is.
I'm like, I bite it. I'm like, I just toss it in my pouch with my gems.
Yeah, a little trinket for you, sure. Okay. So yeah, you continue on. Again, it's a beautiful day. A little chilly, but nothing that you're not used to. Except Pinty Hat is quite cold for you, about 59 degrees roughly. But yeah, after a couple more hours in the distance, kind of just starting to be seen through the hills, you can start to make out towers. Large white towers that stretch up maybe a couple 100 feet or so in different places. You continue to move further and further along the road, and you now begin to see a wall in the distance, maybe a mile or two away. If there's anything you'd like to do to prepare before heading into the city, anything you'd like to get ready, I would do that now as you are approaching.
Gonna pray.
Guys, like,
I
do
know
we
that
think
I'm
this
trying
is
to,
gonna
like,
go
go-
well?
Please,
or
Hermes,
no?
Like,
don't
just,
let that-
where am I going, please?
I'm literally
You
asking
should
that,
be able
'cause
to
I
tell
might armor
me.
myself up again.
Please.
well, if you don't draw attention,
Oh
maybe
my
we have
God.
nothing
And then
to
I'm like,
worry about.
I'm gonna put her clothes in black.
Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, it's all black now.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll make mine be like whatever, gray or something. Like, I'll
Boring
take,
drab
like
colors.
take all the color out.
Yeah.
Sure. Are you doing
I'm
anything about
already
your
there at
tusks?
Drabland.
The little teethies?
I mean, can I do anything?
I don't think so.
Wait, illusionary effect, can't you do Presty?
Oh well, an illusory image. No,
Around
it's not
your
that big. Well, it says it has to fit in my hand.
A hand was like this? You take, do you have any scarves? You must have scarves. Put it around the scarf up. Mask up. Good.
Oh, you've got your bow.
I'm gonna put that on my face.
You could untie the bow, yeah.
Oh, not use it as a bow.
You can just put the full bow
Yeah,
right on
right
your
in my
face.
face.
Got it.
That's not gonna, make any
draw
eyes look
any
at you.
attention.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm already wearing an eye patch. God, I'm gonna cover my mouth. Do you want to look crazy?
I don't dare even take out my
You're hired
investments and
protection.
try and say, yeah, no, put this.
Um,
That'll work.
no, I'm just
You're
gonna
gonna
leave
poo-poo
them.
Alright. So as you're starting to... Oh, go ahead. Continue, sorry.
Since this is Pinty and Theo, I think you should probably go up front and take care
Right?
of.
Pinty Hat's gonna take off her hat
Yeah.
and give it to
Oh my god.
you to like wear so you can keep your head down.
Oh.
It's a very large brimmed hat.
Okay.
And to fit it on, it's so tight. Like, you can barely get it over your head. If you can even. It's probably just sitting on top like a...
Okay.
Great. That's
Okay.
even worse. No.
Now they won't be able to see your face.
I love it. So, Holly, you drab clothes,
Yeah.
no shoes on or anything, just walking barefoot,
Yeah.
with a purple scarf and a giant yellow hat that doesn't actually fit on your head.
No, I'm gonna be all the same color.
All the same color. All right.
Yeah.
So all of that, just one color.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Pinty, if anyone asks, we have skin conditions. Okay?
Why?
Girl,
What's
you need
wrong
some
with your
moisturizer.
skin?
Them albino, like how do you say? They can't have the sunlight.
I don't know what you mean. Is that a thing in halfling? Does a halfling know what albino is?
Maybe.
They're albino halflings?
Yeah, probably. You may not have seen one being from a tiny little
That-
town, but
Yeah.
it's possible.
Does that exist?
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying
All
to.
right. Yeah, you good? So you continue to move along, and as you get closer and closer to the city, you're starting to pass by farmhouses and farmland, and you can see large crops. And for Clinks and Holazar, this is all brand new. You've never seen like corn stalks and like things like that before.
Do I know that it's food?
You know that it's plants.
Okay.
Could be food. If it's being grown like this.
I just didn't know if I was trying to like swipe some because I'm definitely hungry.
Yeah, you can.
You get 24 hours of fullness, I think.
Oh, that's right.
From Goodberry.
Is it 24 hours?
Or maybe it only lasts for one day.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, sustain a creature for
Oh,
one
so
day.
I'm not hungry.
It's like lambus bread for
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. It's just one bite and you're good to go for the day. Yeah, no problem. All right. So you continue to make your way, and yeah, you can see fields with like little vegetables or grass, little things growing out of it and whatnot. There's corn stalks, there's wheat fields, which Pinty Het, the desert, you might know like wheat and stuff. So there's certain things that are grown in your area. You obviously know beets, and because your family grows that, so you can see you have an idea that's probably farmland. And Theo, this is all stuff that you're used to. So continuing on, and you can see farmers out there that kind of give you like the slight glance as they're tilling the fields, and they'll kind of like look back at you and nod and.
Slight glance to the elephant? Okay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're
I'm assuming they're like...
They're gawking. Yeah, they got their hoe there that they're using, and they're just not even...
The whole time...
Wave. The Forrest Gump wave.
You might even have like one woman who gets like her kids and like ushers them inside as this huge elephant's walking by.
I don't even care. Just walking straight forward, just...
All right. Now you continuing on, and it's odd. You get kind of close to this gate, this main entrance, and there's a long line of people waiting to get in. There are people on horses, horseback. There's people with carts and whatnot, and it looks as though, each person is slowly being checked before they're allowed into the city, for whatever reason. You don't know. But yeah, so you can get in line if you'd like with your massive elephant.
Yep, nothing wrong here.
Nothing wrong here. All right. Yeah, so then it's every once in a while the line will shift. Someone will go in and you'll move closer and closer. And you see these walls, beautiful white stone walls, a large metal gate with big wooden doors that are already open, and the gate is kind of still, the portcullis is hanging above. It's not closed or anything. But there's a series of guards on top kind of looking out and surveying, and you can actually see as you're starting to approach, one of them kind of points out to the elephant, and another guy comes up and starts to look, and then they tap this other woman on the shoulder, and she gets up, and they're all just looking out at this elephant. And then a couple of them you see leave the wall and start to head down and head toward your group, kind of passing by the other horses and carts and people waiting to come in. Yeah, so they'll start to make their way over, and you can see this Clinks and Pinty Het, the two of you definitely pick this up. You can see them kind of starting to like notice you and start to head toward the elephant.
I will... Clearly these are the guard, right?
Oh yeah, they're in the same red tabards as the horse riders that passed you earlier. It looks as though they might be like a city guard or something.
So I will stop and be ready to show them my papers.
Sure. Yeah.
And then just like stop and just stand and wait for them to approach.
So there's this gentleman, very dark skin, kind of cornrows similar to yours almost. He's got his helmet off, kind of under his arm. He kind of approaches, and there's a woman who you can't really see much of her face because she has her helmet on, but you can see her hair kind of drapes down behind. The two of them walk up, and the guy's like, "Whoa, what a beast this is! What is this?"
This is an elephant. He's required for the weight I'm carrying.
And he kind of like looks like cranes his neck around to look, and he's like, huh, "What is that?"
This is the finest glass from halfling territory.
Glass? Interesting. We don't have much of that around here.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Oh, great. It looks a little damaged, though.
Yeah, couldn't be helped.
I'm gonna be like, I tried. Like,
As you say it, looks at you.
I haven't picked up my head. I'm just like, I tried.
So he kind of like looks over the three companions. You have the goat and the elephant. And he's like, "So where do you hail from?"
What's the name of the place?
Magnif, I think.
I'm from the halfling town of Magnif.
Let's see, let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, I did. Ah. All right. Oh, Magnif. My geography serves me correctly. It's far out to the east of the halfling territory in the desert. No.
It is. It's also very north.
Yeah, that's a bit of a journey.
It is.
Wow. Well, welcome to Savorin. Sorry for the line. We're just taking extra precautions after some strange things have been happening. Did you come from the south?
I believe we did.
All right. Did you feel the rumbles the last couple nights?
I did feel them. I'm not sure what they were though.
Odd. Anyway, we beefed up security a little bit just in case there's some oddities afoot. And he's gonna look over to the woman who has been kind of looking at everything. They all set, and she kind of like looks at him, gives like a half nod, and then walks over and kind of like puts an arm to like lead him away. You can see the two of them kind of discussing something.
Just still holding
off
it
to
just
the
like
side.
Just with like papers.
He turns back around. Hate to do this, but I'm gonna need your group to step aside. We need to do a full search. Please, this way.
I'm gonna just like look up and then try to catch anybody's eye if I get to be like,
I don't know what this is.
On what suspicion?
Well, you saw the woman poking around in the back. She apparently noticed something interesting.
start leading the elephant
Sure, yeah,
to the
they kind
side.
of take you off.
The sled is like trying to do a K-turn.
It's also now being taken off the main road, so it's like going over the grass.
Yeah,
and
could you
they take you over to kind of
please
the
be
side of the
careful
wall.
with my products.
And as you are moving this way, you see two more guards begin to make their way from the gate area over to where you are. And that is where we're going to pick up next time, as they approach to search your shit. But yeah. Made your way to Savorin finally.
Fantastic.
As a level 2, made your way to Savorin. Taking strides over here, taking strides.
We didn't die.
You didn't die. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. But thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great night. See you later.